mixed. Night, I had a buddy of mine who's a Knicks fan was texting me earlier, saying Embiid's such a bitch. He'd be thrown out for, trying to tackle their guy. And he looked very much like he was doing some of the immature antics that he's done in years past. And then all of a sudden he just flicks the switch and starts hitting.
Who's his buddy?
He honestly,
it was Russ.
He honestly looked like he was trying to get kicked out of the game in the first quarter. He pulled down Mitchell Robinson. He elbowed Hartenstein, and he did something else to. I mean, he looked like he didn't want to be part of it. I don't know if that was him asserting himself, but whatever he did worked, and it was pretty nice.
Passionate about the game, man. He wanted to get the W.
There's a lot of guys passionate about the game. You don't knee somebody in the balls like Draymond Green would do.
You can't give out the free.
You don't want to get kicked out of the game.
Stopping the free
tackle his ass, right?
It looked like they were in his head early. Is what I'm trying to say. Kyle Lowry smacked DiVincenzo on the side of the head, got a flagrant. It looked bad in the first quarter.
It looked like more of the same. And you said offensive rebound, and I kind of cringed. I mean, unbelievable the offensive rebounds that the Knicks have been getting all series long. We just have not had the ability to control the glass, and that's been a huge problem.
I think it's got something to do with the knee. The dude's just not as mobile as he usually is, man. He's on one leg. It's hard to get to those rebounds.
No, those rebounds aren't all on Embiid. It's on the guards, not boxing out DiVincenzo and Josh Hart.
I got a report earlier from the Wells Fargo Center that said it was almost embarrassing how many Knicks fans were there, and you could hear early in the game when they were hitting big shots, you could hear a lot of people cheering for them. So that's the thing I got to say I'm happiest about, because like I said, I've been interacting with a lot of Knicks fans, and they're super annoying. They win one game and they have like a parade outside, and it's all over social media. It's very annoying. The fact that they were in the house tonight and saw that happen, because even my text thread with my buddy, the tenor changed dramatically by the end. I think he said something along the lines of like, if you guys play like this, we can't win. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let's go. We got this.
Did anyone notice? Like, I don't know if anyone else cringes when Campaign shoots like I cringe.
This form is disgusting.
I cannot stand the way he cocks back and shoots. But he outscored Tobias Harris this game. Like, what is Tobias Harris doing? Is he going to?
Did I put it on our text when I said give all Buddy Hield's minutes to Campaign at this point? Because
Buddy Hield
giving us nothing.
Buddy Hield deserves 0 minutes for the rest of the playoffs. He doesn't even do any. Did he have any points tonight?
I don't know. He only took 5 shots in the first 2 games. He stinks.
I don't remember him being on the court. He contributed absolutely nothing. I doubt he scored. Maybe
I think Nurse may have infiltrated our text chain and took my advice.
You know what? I think Kelly Oubre stole the ball and Hield was under the basket calling for it, and instead of passing it to him, Oubre just slammed. I loved it. I think Hield had 0 points.
Part of the thing tonight, though, right?
4 minutes. 4 minutes tonight.
Good job out of him.
He
should never see the court again the rest of the playoffs.
Listen, that's what I was just going to say.
We're getting on to.
We congregated. The initial premise behind this event tonight was an NFL draft party, and obviously the Sixers kind of stole our thunder.
Steelers just picked Troy Polamalu's cousin, Troy Fatunatu.
All right. So here's the thing. We got really lucky because we decided we can't have this during the Sixers game. We stayed up extra late.
Here we are. Lucky.
But we're timing this perfectly. Unless the Eagles, they have not traded up, and the Dolphins are on the clock at 21, which means the Eagles pick next. I wouldn't have thought they would have stayed put. I would have thought they would either have traded up or traded down. The fact that they stayed put, if they're not going to trade down, means that obviously somebody's fallen to them. And I had this out of the corner of my eye. I noticed that, as predicted, like 6 or 7 quarterbacks were picked in the top 10 or 15 picks, which means that a lot of the guys that the Eagles still were interested in, I think, have fallen. Can anyone give us a report? Anyone here paying attention closely enough to know?
Willie, you got anything for us?
Did the cornerback that we were looking at get drafted from Alabama? Fink, do you have a report on that? Can you look into it, please? He's right on that. He's right on that.
I think this might be
Is he gone? He's available. You're kidding. Get out of here. Okay.
You know what? The
Is this where
everyone's silent in here about no one cares about the draft this year.
No, I think
Who gives a shit?
That's not true.
I wanted. He was just drafted Tavius Robinson.
Tavius.
I wanted the Eagles to get him.
Not one cornerback has been drafted.
Not one cornerback.
We had
I
to pick
mean,
in the litter.
okay, but are they still going to go offensive tackle?
Thank you,
That's
Keith.
the question.
No.
This is the
Not
funny
the
part,
No,
guys.
I saw there was the he's the highest rated cornerback. Mitchell. What was it? What's his name?
Just Tavius?
No, that was a great name I just made up.
The Alabama guy? This is
Quarterback
poor.
from Toledo.
Quentin Mitchell. Is that his-
Toledo.
Quentin Michael.
No, I think it was Mitchell,
boy.
but I saw him before we got
Can
ready.
someone
and
get
everything.
Brian Baldinger?
He
on
was
the
getting
phone,
he was getting
please?
his hair cut on ESPN,
Right.
and he was wearing a barber cape that had his initials QM on it, which was the most like pretentious, arrogant. You're a fucking college kid, and you have a barber
NIL,
cape
dude.
with your initials on it.
That's
Dude,
the NIL deal right there.
Usually when I get my hair cut,
there's
I bring
no
mine on
NIL
Do you
deal
bring your
that gets
cape?
you a monogrammed barber cape. Listen,
In
I
marker
wish I had a
on a
barber
Sharpie.
or a barber cape. I have no hair.
Well,
Tavius.
It worked out perfectly with the timing, though.
I
For
know.
the pick. We just don't know who the
But-
pick. Who do we think we should pick? Does anybody have any?
given
cornerback.
that these cornerbacks are still available,
who's
I think
the top
we need to pick a
cornerback? Matt, you're a guy. Who's the top cornerback
You're a guy.
available?
You're a guy.
He's a football
David
guy.
Mitchell from Toledo.
No, the Alabama guy. Come on.
Kool-Aid
Jimmy
played
Dean,
third
offensive lineman
quarterback?
out of
Kool-Aid.
Arkansas.
We going Kool-Aid?
No.
We don't know yet. No, it's a real thing. There's a guy named Kool-Aid. It's a real thing. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Well, whoever it is, they better fucking come out and start. Because I'll tell you what.
All right. Well, here's a question that I have because this was something I was discussing with someone earlier. You know how like we always traditionally want that like sexy offensive pick, right? We're looking for like the
Yeah, that's why the draft sucks this year because we don't
Yeah,
need any of that.
Literally, when I look at the draft, all I care about is like the best wide receiver, and everyone else like I don't care. I'm like, is Percy Harvin available? Well, if not, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Here's the funny thing.
every single year, and if we just re-signed AJ Brown, we re-signed Devontae Smith,
wait.
and so we have no use for any. But
You're
I'm
right.
like, who's the next best wide receiver?
Okay, hold on. You announced that earlier. Is that official? The Eagles have extended
Yeah.
AJ Brown's contract.
Yes, I announced it. It was official because I announced it.
Thank you. Thanks, Meech Kuiper. Meech
You're
Kuiper
welcome.
tonight.
Where'd
Okay,
you get
so-
that info from, Meech?
Where'd you get that info from, Meech? Think.
NFL.
The guy that tapped you on the
Or-
shoulder
I don't
and
know.
yelled it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stolen valor.
The funny thing is, I'm like, all right, guys, I've been talking about this for months. I'm like, we had an NFL draft show last year at Murphy's, which was fun.
I
I'm
don't
like,
remember that.
Yeah. Or did you not make that one? That's the one you overslept. So we had this draft show, and I'm like, guys, we got to have a show this year for the draft. We got to do this. We got the coop. It's going to be great. And I'm like setting this whole thing up. And today, Brock's like, yeah, like my opinion is like, who cares about the draft? And I'm like, well, this is going to be great. This is
I
going to
mean,
go well.
seriously though, who cares this year? Like me said, right? You're always looking for the
why you throwing me under the bus,
I'm
man?
not
I didn't
throwing you
say
under the
shit.
bus. I'm throwing you under the bus at all.
Honest to God, man. Like,
It's-
what's the point?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, all right, we don't need one of
Okay.
these sexy skill positions. So who really gives a shit? These linemen are a dime
And
a
it's
dozen,
awesome.
dude.
Like it's great. There's people who fucking love college football, love the
yeah,
draft.
it's like
I don't know fucking Kool-Aid from fucking Hawaiian Punch. I don't give a fuck who's
Get him
drafted,
out of here.
and you
Get
won't
him
know.
outta here.
And even if you're
Look,
excited
Meech,
about
this
the
guy's
pick,
Chop.
Yeah.
Chop Robinson.
that's a Penn State guy. I know Chop Robinson.
that's a lie. You don't know who
I
fuck
know Chop Robinson. My nephew goes to Penn State. I got Penn State buddies. Chop Robinson's a.
But you know
You
what?
got that Sandusky jersey at the crib, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa! He didn't even have a jersey. He was like the fucking teen pedophile. Like,
It'd be real weird if you had a Sandusky. Okay.
Anyway,
But you said these linemen are a dime a dozen. And
they are, man.
Yeah, but hold on. I was talking to somebody about this earlier because I think like 10 years ago when the Eagles picked linemen like Danny Watkins or something, understandably, we weren't excited. But now you've seen Kelsey come along. You've seen Lane Johnson. You've seen Jordan Mailata. Like, at what
one was
point
a
do you
fifth round
realize?
pick. One was a 7th round pick.
Okay, Lane Johnson was a first round pick. So my point is,
A high first round
like,
pick.
you can't be just like, oh, who cares? It's a lineman. Like, linemen are a big fucking deal, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you
here's
get the
the
best
thing.
lineman, great.
You can't tell if a lineman is good until like 6 years later. So
Exactly. So
there's no use getting excited tonight. Who gives a shit?
Get excited.
Yeah.
Come
I'm like,
on.
oh yeah, we got
Listen,
big
Chop.
guard from Nebraska. I'm hype on that. I'm not.
I'm going to ask you for your draft grade next episode, okay? Give me your draft grade. Listen, the Sixers won. We managed
Big
to
game.
catch the Eagles pick during the podcast. Can you just act like you're excited?
I'm
Just-
excited,
broke the
man.
curse.
Look, we're up in 307.
You know what I'm excited about? Tobias Harris getting subbed out with like 8 minutes left and not coming back.
What are your?
into the fucking
I
game.
want to
It's
know
so
what the
great. Like Nick Nurse is just like, all right, dude, you suck. You're done. Fuck. This is why I think the Sixers have a chance because now just get him out of the equation. He sucks.
you got Buddy out of there.
You got Buddy out of there. He's gone.
Yeah, it's just like
Don't
I-
ever bring Cam.
I don't want to say
Payne in again.
these are
He did what
desperation
he has
moves,
to
but they
do.
seem a little bit desperate.
Campaign
They-
was
they-
a bucket tonight.
Down
He was a bucket tonight, but I wouldn't expect that from here on out. You have to get your bucket getters from your.
You know what's strange to me? The whole game I'm watching is Nico Batum the best person that we have to guard Jalen Brunson.
No,
But you realize that was
But
the matchup that we chose.
you can't
There's a lot of
guard
switching.
Jalen Brunson.
Okay,
you really
okay.
can't.
Well, we obviously didn't do a good job tonight, but like, is there nobody else? And maybe Jalen Brunson's bigger than I think, right? Because he kind of, you look at him and you think of him as
He's
like,
probably about
it's
6
not
foot.
his
how
size.
big? No, he's bigger.
It's
than
his
6
it's
foot.
his
Get outta
off
here.
feet
6'1".
on beat.
No.
He speeds up.
He's
and
an
he gets
angle
slow.
guy. He's-
Grab for him,
It's
somebody
the
look
same
at
where
it.
he learned all this shit from Luka in Dallas. I'm telling you, it's the
So
you get fast and then you slow down. And
here's the
guys-
thing with Brunson. He's a master of the like me said, the speed, the off speed stuff.
Right.
He's left-handed and he can find like good angles, right?
Okay.
So
All
as a
right,
basketball
we
player.
got to transition because the Eagles have a 1 minute and
And
37 seconds.
And Rick Brunson's a pervert.
They have not.
Don't forget that. I want that out there.
They have not
Jalen
traded
Brunson's
away the
father's a
pick.
pervert.
Can someone see what
Somebody edit
Mel Kiper's best available is on the screen, please?
Yo,
It's the
We saw a
quarterback
chop
from
go.
Toledo.
does anyone remember?
I hope it's this guy in the pink
was
suit. Let's get
the
this guy in the
Vikings
pink suit.
used to not go up and pick and let the next person go up and pick for them.
Whoa, is it this guy? He's vibing.
I don't like this guy. This guy looks a
Wow.
little wild. For
Talk
me.
about judging a book by its cover, Rock.
I think we're
Thank you. Thank you.
It does
Is he a
look-
human? Like what? That's not a.
Nick Saban clearly hit the just for men before this. Look at the
Oh,
Eagles.
there he is. There he is. Do you see this?
There's
I
your
think we're
guy.
a few minutes
This
behind.
guy is such a dork, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Yo, we got Mitchell. We got the dude with the
Oh, the quarterback from
Yeah.
Toledo.
We
What
got the
the
quarterback from Toledo.
I've been saying it
we
for
go.
We got the dude with the barber cape.
Here's the Eagles room.
Hold on.
They're excited. They're on the phone.
Oh, look how hyped they are in there.
Watch how fresh his hair is. He just got a haircut like 2 hours ago. I watched it. Mitchell.
Yeah,
the
Mitchell.
pick is in. The pick is in.
Eagles are on the clock. The pick is in.
Eagles guy with the what's
We
this guy's
got
name?
Philly
Sean
sports
something?
guy.
They're all wearing the same
Toolbox.
fucking suit. Every single one of them is wearing the same fucking suit. No tie, white
It's
shirt.
gray.
business, Meech.
Meech, it's a team
Strictly
effort, dude.
business.
Oh yeah, he is. Connor's the only one wearing a tie. Interesting.
Connor's in that room.
Yeah, he's in the back left there.
Jess, text them. See what's the business. What's the business?
That's very. I don't know. I'll have
Because
to
that's
find
Jeff.
out.
That's Jeff. That's Lurie's spy. That's why.
What's
The pick
going
is in.
on?
We got the inside track.
That.
Connor just texted to say Kool-Aid is the pick.
No, guys, are we behind?
Yeah, we're way
All
behind.
right. So did the pick happen?
Yeah.
It's the
It's
quarterback
the
from
dude
Toledo.
Mitchell.
It's the.
Why
dude
would you guys
Mitchell.
never listen to me? I'm
Yeah,
always,
wait,
just,
How are we
I mean, what do you
behind?
think? I'm
It's 'cause of the
joking with
internet.
you?
I'm always
It's 'cause of the
just
internet.
up here spewing knowledge. You guys just ignore me.
So I need updated predictions on the Sixers series from the people who.
Sixers and 7.
Hold on.
Sixers and 7.
I'm with you.
Hold on. No comment.
You
No
win-
comment.
Hold on. I'm trying
You
to.
win
I'm
both
trying
home
to check out
games,
the
and you
pick
turn it into a
here.
best of 3 season series.
Yo, if
Jesse, we told you to pick 13.
Jess, the
times.
pick is in. Dude, they
It's
got the cornerback.
from
Dude,
Toledo,
I want to see it.
Quentin Mitchell.
he doesn't believe us.
Hell yeah, Quentin Mitchell. Welcome.
Right
Welcome
now, are
to
you
the
hyped for
birds.
this Quentin Mitchell pick?
Yo, I need a screenshot of him getting his haircut with the QM barber cape. I need it.
Someone send that in. Okay.
I want to know how this
Let me
Philly
explain
sports
something to you
guy
guys.
infiltrates every goddamn
I know,
sporting event.
he goes,
He's
he
such a
paints
nerd,
his head
dude.
silver and has a mohawk and goes to everything. Probably
That's all right.
not on his own dime.
No, he
He's
goes
definitely
to
getting
Phillies games. He goes to Sixers. He's everywhere, my man.
Ladies and
It's-
gentlemen,
it's
that
man.
Eagles
It's a
guy.
lovely game. Oh, who are the Eagles picking? Huh? Let's check it out.
Guys, did the Eagles pick it? Okay.
Anyway, I need updated predictions on the Sixers.
No, hold on. I want to explain something to you. I can't say in particular that I'm hype about a particular guy because that would make it sound like I've watched his tape. But in a situation like this, where you get, I believe, your pick of a particular position, right? You're at 22 and you get to
position of
pick.
need.
Position
Right,
of
and
need,
Fink,
yeah.
this is the first cornerback that's been selected, correct?
The first
Okay, so
cornerback.
that leads me to believe, obviously, cornerback is one of the positions they were targeting, and it fell to them, right? Which makes me think there's a good chance that this is a good player
Is this
because
dude the first
he's on the top of their
cornerback
list. They didn't have to
taken
trade or
in the
anything.
draft?
You want to?
And wait, silver lining. Hello, they get to keep both of their second round picks. They got who they wanted. They didn't have to trade. They got 2 picks in the 2nd round. Let's go.
Coming
Yeah.
up, baby.
Oh,
Let's
you know
what?
go.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
All it took was
This
just
dude could be the next Sauce
team
right here. He
big
could
for
be-
him to get involved.
I just woke up.
I always
baby.
thought that cornerback was like a very highly needed position in the NFL. Like for the first one to go this late in the draft, we might have gotten a steal here. We might have gotten the next Sauce.
He's
You know what I
also
mean?
from-
Eagles select Toledo cornerback Quinion Mitchell at number 22.
Sauce.
That's what me and Fink said.
Breaking
Like,
news on
Yeah,
the
but
City
you
Pigeons
guys-
podcast.
You guys,
Jesse Rendell just broke it.
in your classic
Eagles are-
unprofessional fashion, I got the Toledo guy, Mitchell Jizkowski.
Well, listen. Here was my thing. I was texting with my buddies in the text chain earlier today, and I don't know shit about college football, but I asked them. I go, "Yo, how does the best cornerback in college football end up in fucking Toledo?"
I have
how
to
does that
interrupt
even
you. I have
happen?
to interrupt you because did you see this? Jordan Mailata was literally announcing that pick live from Melbourne, Australia. That was super cool. I'm into that. Jordan's the best, man. Come on. Here he
Going
is.
down and
Yo,
off.
look at this guy. He
Look at
looks
that fresh
all
cut.
business.
Look at that fresh cut, man.
Now, can I say this? In comparison to the guy who
Double
you saw, who
chain.
you
All you
didn't
gotta know
want,
is he has a
this
double chain
dude
on.
looks like from the
Yeah, he
wire.
looks like he's about business.
double
yeah,
chain.
he looks like
That's-
about
that's
business.
Listen,
right
I
there.
want to proclaim out of all the players that I've seen tonight, this is my favorite guy. He walks up there like he's ready to tackle Roger Goodell. Quinion Mitchell, baby. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Tackle Roger.
I ain't never
Goodell.
heard this dude a day in my fucking life, but he's
You don't
already.
watch Toledo games?
Nah,
Come on,
bro.
man.
But look at him.
No,
He's going
Max,
out.
I
watch-
Hit on a Tuesday? Come
See,
on.
my cousin went to Toledo. I watch every Toledo game. I'm a big Toledo guy.
Are
Who's
you lying?
Maddie? What's your assessment of
I
this?
don't even know where the fuck Toledo is, dude.
You know, you,
Okay.
Where is
Yeah,
Toledo?
okay.
Now hold up. Guys,
Toledo, Arkansas? Is that what you said?
we have not up to this point checked in with our main man Tommy Donuts on anything. So let's go
It's
over
Ohio,
to
not
Tommy
Oklahoma.
Donuts. Tommy,
Toledo's
up?
in Ohio.
what's your feel for all this, man? What's going on with you?
it's late.
You got this.
Let's go home.
Put yourself
They
in
had
there.
their pick.
Put yourself in there.
What are you guys doing? What?
I'm trying to get Tommy Donuts up on the camera.
Oh,
dude.
he's not on the
Chill,
jump?
bro. Chill.
That's not set up.
chill.
However,
there he
we
is.
will bring
Good night.
Yo, is that Goodhart?
salute to Goodhart, correct?
Oh, damn. Well, does he know we can't hear him?
Oh, all right, perfect.
What do you mean you can't hear me? You can't hear me?
Mark, you have Mark up in there?
You gotta
Yeah.
unmic. You gotta unmute your mic, Mark.
Goodhart's been sitting on this couch in his
Mark your
suit for the
mic,
past
dude.
4 hours waiting for us to go to him.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark?
What do you mean I have to unmute the mic?
Oh.
Yeah. We can't.
Is anyone else talking?
There's no way to hear Mark. Okay.
He's done.
All right.
Mark's drunk.
Can we
clearly.
go back to Tom? Tom, can you just give us your thoughts? You've been a little quiet over there, and I just want to hear from you.
Shortest episode
I think it goes back to what Meach said at the beginning of the night when he called it with the kid getting his hair cut and said, "That's the dude I want."
Yeah, Meach wanted that guy. Beautiful.
He looks sharp coming up there with his fresh cut. I'm gonna get him right with a new barber out West Philly when he comes over here. Me and King Quignon.
One thing that's funny, my buddy Trevor everyone knows Trevor, friend of the program, pointed this out earlier. It's so funny when they go to I think they like curate people to represent the teams. They bring like 10, 15 fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's why
it's invite only.
Right. That's why the Eagles guys in there or whatever. And the fans are so demographically representative of their teams. You know what I mean? You should have seen the Cowboys fan. I mean, this guy had one of the weirdest helmet contraptions. It was an embarrassment.
I wish he died.
And when you go from then there was like she died. Then the Giants fan, who looked like he just like got off the New Jersey Turnpike. I mean, unbelievable.
Guess what I feel about him too.
Well, I mean,
You
then
wish
you got
he died
that.
too.
What do you feel about the Eagles fans that represented out there?
I love it. Great guys.
Pretty
Great
good.
guys.
Even the face paint guy.
The fact that the silverhead
That's your
guys
guy?
are
That guy's a
That's the Philly
fucking,
sports guy.
that guy's a fucking dork.
What?
Whoa,
He's enjoying
take it
his
easy.
life, man.
Hey,
Look at this.
Look at this guy.
Maybe that's his kink.
He's
It
getting
pro- it
so much
probably
attention.
is.
And
All right.
guess what? We don't kink shame around here. You know?
All right,
you're cool.
My bad, Philly sports guy. You're cool with us.
You're in a pink. You're in a
Let's
pink.
get
Yeah,
it
back to the
back to the
Sixers. I need updated predictions.
Thank you, Chaz. Thank you, Chaz.
Updated
But
predictions.
Here's the thing. I don't have the opportunity to change my prediction on a game-to-game basis. I
Why not?
have to stick with it. Because
But after what you saw out of 3 games, you can.
okay, well, I'll tell you, after the first 2, obviously after game 2, you're thinking Maxey and Embiid attempted to carry us to victory, and it wasn't
They
enough.
carried
and
us to victory game,
and we-
and we got robbed.
right, and we totally no. Look, in certain respects, yes, but there
Don't
was
be one of these corny ass people. Oh, you can't let it come down to the refs.
no. I'm just saying, like we got way panicked at the end of that game. We could have handled that differently in many, many ways. And yes, I agree. The refs are partly to
I
blame.
think you played to the whistle,
Yeah.
and the Sixers didn't.
They didn't.
All I know
In
is
game
this.
2?
Yeah.
No. The Knicks were.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Updated predictions.
Well, I'm
sorry.
trying to give you my state of mind because they're asking me for an updated prediction. And,
stinks.
for better or worse, at this point, I went on the record because Fink asked us to make predictions. And I said I thought the Knicks would win in 6. And that's because after what I saw in the play-in game, I just thought it was going to be a bit of the same old story. And obviously, there's a historical precedent for Joel Embiid's inability to kind of like, rally from an injury late in the season. And I thought that was going to happen again. He didn't look great to me. And after the first 2 games, honestly, I wasn't rethinking that. And tonight, I'm very thrilled with the result. And I think if we can play like this, we obviously have a chance. But
What's your prediction, bro?
I'm telling you, I'm not changing my prediction just because they won tonight.
Still Knicks in 6.
That's my prediction.
Oh,
I mean, I would like to, honestly, I would hope that that's not going to be the case. Like I said, I didn't pick that because that's the outcome.
how do you see it
I wanted.
playing out?
Well, I think honestly, we're going to have a hard time winning up there. But look, if you
So you think we get one here, another one here, and then they win both, or they win the next 2 after that? Or
I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's a very game-to-game situation. Like we clearly should have won game 2 tonight. What's interesting is they somehow seem to find open shots like all night, and part of that is the
Just-
offense.
It's got to be
Defend
Nick
the
Nurse
three-point line.
telling them to let them shoot open threes because there's no other explanation for it.
Well, they did say for Hart in game 1 and 2. That's what.
Well,
they
not,
laid
not
off.
the
that was their
Hart.
strategy.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that was their strategy. They were going to sag.
and it's
off
still a
there.
good strategy. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
mean, I don't
listen,
know. This
he's
dude
a
suddenly
fucking
became fucking
flamethrower.
Steph Curry.
Listen,
so-
Hart didn't make 4 threes in any game
At
all
all.
season,
It's a
and he
good-
made 4 threes
Yeah.
the first 2 games of the
It's a
series.
good idea.
So
but
it's backfired,
He
but
might have made. Did he make 4 threes tonight too? He was.
no, in the first 2 games.
I'm saying tonight though. What did he do?
No,
tonight?
he didn't. He made 4 threes
Okay.
tonight. But again, they're NBA players. You can't just leave them wide open. They're not fucking Ben Simmons.
Totally. That's such a
Like,
True.
just close out on them. Be aggressive. You can't just say, okay, let them shoot. Like, that's not how it is. Put some
And-
fucking effort in.
That's the biggest issue that I had with the first couple games. You saw like New York's perimeter defense is so much better than ours. They're like in our pocket. And today,
Well, we make it kind of easy. On him.
well, today
Hart
we
did
managed
have
to get
4
the ball.
threes tonight.
We managed to move the ball in a way that gave us some open
Yeah,
shots, but they're still getting a lot of open shots.
50%.
yeah, I told you.
and they
You
always
get another
seem-
4 tonight.
They always seem to come back and make big shots. And my concern with tonight is like what happened with Embiid is rare, meaning even we've seen him do
50.
amazing things, but to make 4 out of 4 threes in a row,
Yeah.
that's rare. Like
He scored 50 points on 19 shots.
And 1 knee.
crazy and 1 leg.
Like, Iverson used to score 50 points, but it would be on
Volume.
32 shots. Like he's awesome, but that's just how it was. And he used to get the same amount of free throws as well.
So,
And I'm just not sure. Like, if you look at this game, though, do you say there were particular people in the supporting cast that did things?
Campaign.
to
He
spark
was, he was huge.
Besides campaign,
Kelly
Um,
Oubre, man.
Oubre
gotta
had
give it up to
Oubre
Oubre.
game. Tobias Harris sucked. Kyle Lowry.
I'm in Sixers.
Don't say nothing bad about Kyle. right
No,
there,
no.
bro.
Here's what I'm going to say about Kyle. Kyle Lowry doesn't do stuff that shows up on the box score,
Exactly.
but he's
Exactly.
like the hustle after balls. You
Mhm.
know, play D on guys. I have no problem with him not putting any stats up.
He's an annoyance, and he's been an annoyance all series.
But it's the guys who play minutes to put stats up. They have to.
Yeah.
You know.
I will say this: when you look at like the Knicks and their like supporting cast, whether it's Hart or some of the other guys, as you compare them to our supporting cast, like Tobias, Campaign, Nico Batum, Buddy Hield, like their players are definitely more athletic. Like we have these quirky dudes. Like Campaign is one of the quirkiest
So you think
looking guys. that I've ever seen.
DiVincenzo is a top tier athlete?
I'm not saying he's a top tier
You
athlete,
think,
but I think he was scoring 20
Hartenstein-
points.
You think Hartenstein is
Here's what I'll say is
Olympic-
true about NBA
Hartenstein's been
playoffs.
balling, dude.
Ever
Yeah.
ever since I started watching NBA playoffs, when you're the home team, you're like the minimal guys. They look so much better.
Mhm. I
When you're on
totally
the road, those guys
They
shrink
hold up.
and they can't rise.
100%. Yep.
When you're at home, it's all those guys always play well. I mean, because the crowd's cheering for them. It's when they're on the road and you need a guy to step up like that. That like
Yeah.
the Robert Horry kind of dudes who it doesn't matter what the
And I'll
what
say
the
this,
occasion. they'll just-
Those players, so the DiVincenzo, the Josh Hart, these guys, and what's his name, Hartenstein, these guys have been called into action way earlier in the season than some of our guys have been. So like you got Randall, he's been hurt.
Right.
Mitch Robinson's been hurt he's just coming back now, but he's been hurt. So like these guys have been playing a lot of minutes, so they're like in a groove a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what? So I don't mean to interrupt. You know what worried me is, all right, you got these marginal guys who you think play better at home than on the road, but then you got the Knicks coming here, and you got Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, and Jalen Brunson, who played home games for Villanova in Wells Fargo Center. So they know that crowd. It doesn't bother them. They know the fucking building. So I'm just glad that
And to be honest with you, the combination of like all the Knicks fans that were there, Brunson was playing his ass off, and then when DiVincenzo dunked that ball, I was like, oh my god, because they kept like looking at the crowd like they could really connect.
And listen, Knicks fans, when they're up 2-0 and some Sixers fans are trying to get rid of their tickets and they infiltrate,
they
it
did.
can get pretty bad in there. I mean,
But I blame
They
the Sixers for
shouldn't
that
have let
because the
that
tickets
happen.
are so freaking expensive. You know what I mean?
We got some breaking news. Check
Okay.
your phones. Check your phones. We got some breaking news coming in.
Okay.
So we know how Embiid's been fucking around with that eye, right? Sources say Sixers star Joel Embiid has been treated for a mild case of Bell's palsy for the past week.
What's your source?
This is
Whoa,
a road
whoa,
bomb.
whoa,
Buddy,
whoa.
Wait, I'm sorry, respectfully. I need somebody. Can somebody WebMD this for me? I need to know exactly what that means. I mean, I've heard
yeah, it's
of
like
it.
the face, like so. It's like kind of like a sag. Yeah. Did you see it? Did you guys watch this
Sudden
game tonight? And like,
weakness in the muscle on one
Yeah.
half of the face.
so like, I'm watching
His
this game
eye-
tonight,
that's probably the eye twitch.
and I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't seen like the game this close and this clear this series. I'm watching the game tonight, and I'm like, yo, his eye looks fucking jacked
Okay,
up.
but at the same time, he was as good as he's been from three.
yeah, my man's got one leg, he's got Bell's palsy, and he dropped the 50 pack.
Maybe.
So-
Yo, yo, put respect on his.
So there it is, yo.
That's insane.
Maybe it's a. I mean, I don't know anything about Bell's palsy. I'm not gonna lie, but
Look it up.
this could be like honestly. So there's gonna be a war here because the Knicks fans are gonna come at us and say, "Listen, they're gonna say Embiid
Yes,
is
he's
a."
got superpowers now. He's got a laser eye.
They're gonna say Embiid is a dirty player and a bitch,
He's got a
and
Goku
that
eye.
the Sixers only won because Embiid's a bitch. Blah 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 blah. And now we have that on them that he may have Bell's palsy and a bad knee, and he's still whooping their ass.
Yeah,
This is
that's
going to be
the
interesting.
go. Anyway, what else we got tonight?
Come back in.
Is this the 59th minute?
Yeah.
Can I
Landed.
We don't even need to go for
Not
5-9.
yet. All right, what I do want to do.
Can I make a joke about Tobias Harris being the first player with cerebral palsy?
I'm
The end of the
Balls
no,
on
no,
Pigeons
we can't do that one.
All right.
I'm sorry.
At this time,
It was the palsy.
Click that
thing.
off.
I mean,
I want to.
Landed.
yeah, you know what?
Meech, I'm gonna
Go back
dismiss
2
you.
minutes and
He's
cut
gonna
this
dismiss
feed.
you.
I'm
That
gonna
was a
dismiss you
horrible-
anyway, Meech.
That was horrible. I don't even know what.
That was terrible, Meech.
Yeah.
Listen,
Terrible joke.
I want my guy Tim to come
I'm
up. Tim,
suspended
come on up.
for the next
Meech,
2 weeks of the show.
Tim's gonna come up for a second and talk to us. Okay,
Tim,
So
hey.
you're gonna take a break.
Tim, hey.
We had to
Yeah,
suspend
take my
Meech.
spot, bro. I'll take my
Yeah,
spot.
Tim,
over
come
there.
all the way around. No. You have to stay.
Everybody stays. I'll stay.
Meech has been suspended.
I'm a great.
Meech has been suspended.
Come on in.
That was a terrible
All right.
joke.
Tim, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
All
So
right.
happy to be here. So much fun tonight.
All right.
Gotta win.
This is our guy Tim from Ticks for Good, which is a fantastic organization that we have talked about on previous episodes. And Tim is in town from Florida and was nice enough to come by the Coop, check out the game. What do you think about the Coop, Tim?
This place is incredible. I encourage anybody who hasn't been here, come on down. The energy is fantastic. Great
That's right.
location. So much fun.
Beautiful.
What a great crowd.
Let's go. Thank you for that, sir. All right. Well, tell us a little bit because you go. We talked to Marco, who was here, with some of your sponsors, and we talked to them a little bit about some of the stuff you guys have going on. But I know you go back on Ticks for Good to like the beginning of the business. If you could tell everybody about like how it started and like how the idea came about to do something that was, obviously a for-profit business, but also really benefited the nonprofit community, that would be great.
Yeah, I just really wanted to find something that I could really get excited about, right? So the things that I was excited about were creating opportunities for nonprofits to raise more money, and in doing so, giving for-profit companies a chance to advertise in a creative way, right? So what does that mean? It means we started a platform, ticksforgood.org. You go on there. We've made these awesome fundraisers where we have prizes like 2 weekend passes to the Masters, a week in Disney. We're about to give away 2 tickets to a Taylor Swift concert in Miami. So these are great prizes, right? And all we ask is folks come to the site, make a donation to your favorite nonprofit, and then you're entered for a chance to win.
There you go.
And we're very lucky to work with some incredible sponsors who have decided that it's good for their brand, right? It's good for business to support nonprofits.
Tim, you can enter these contests from anywhere in the world.
You
Okay.
go on ticksforgood.org, make a donation as small as $25, and you have a chance to win whatever prize you're interested in.
I mean, think about it. Not like when you go to make a donation, a lot of people donate to various nonprofits anyway, and the idea that by doing so, you might win a trip to, Disney World for your family. You're going to make the donation anyway. It's kind of a no-brainer.
We call it encouraging good, right? People want to do good. Everybody wants to do good. We all have these incredible causes we care about. We just provide that extra little bit of motivation that puts you over the hump, and you say, you know what? I'm probably not going to win, but what if I do?
Yeah.
For $25, how can you beat it?
But you know what? And it always makes you feel good.
It does.
It makes you feel good to just donate. You say, you know what? Even if I don't win, I feel good. I'm giving my whatever.
Listen, don't get me
means to
started.
somebody.
That's really one of the main reasons I started this thing, is because the nonprofit community did not do a good job of getting everybody included, because not everybody's got $250 to play in a golf tournament or $500 to put a tuxedo on and go to a gala.
Right.
So I thought, what's missing here? But everybody has these causes they care about.
Yeah.
So let's give them a chance for as small as $25 to say thank you. I do care about you, animal charity, health charity, school charity, children's charity. And here's a chance to say, I care about you. I want to give in my way. We'll take the $25, and on top of that, you have a chance to win an awesome prize.
Exactly.
So that's what it's all about for us, is expanding the donor base, trying to get more people involved, and along the way, give away some cool stuff.
Well, and I can speak to it from the perspective of the nonprofit, given my work with Make the World Better. We're always trying to put together events and different things to raise money. And so when somebody comes along that has a pre-built apparatus that we can tap into, and, these days, putting these things on social media or whatever, that, it makes it very easy for us to have the opportunity to raise money. And I know when we did one of our prior events, I think it was the Chiefs game, maybe, we didn't even really put in a ton of effort, to be honest. Like, it was the first time we ever tried it out. And next thing you know, we raised a good chunk of money, just with our first attempt. So I know for me, there are not even enough things like this that we can use to raise additional money throughout the year. So it's a really great thing. And, I know you guys are going to have some great stuff coming up. Is there anything that people can, donate and be a part of right now that's going on that we should let people know
Yeah, I would
about?
tell people right now, if you go to ticksforgood.org, you can win 2 weekend passes to next year's Masters Golf Tournament.
I'm on it right now. I'm looking. I'm putting some money
A
out
lot
right
of
now,
people
bro.
know is the hardest ticket to get in the entire sports world.
Rob, it's this easy, right? When you put some money up to try to win that, what you do is you choose the nonprofit. So I expect you to choose Make the World Better. Okay.
Please, I encourage everybody choose
I'm
Make the World
dropping
Better
down the
or
list.
any one of our other 165 other nonprofits.
Yeah.
We also, actually, it's good timing. We
Dang.
have 4 days left on the Disney trip.
Oh,
We're doing 5 days, 4 nights at the Grand Floridian, Disney's
Disney.
best property, park hopper passes, round trip airfare. It's a $12,000 prize. For as small as $25, you have a chance to win.
you're in the
And
mix.
support these guys. They're doing incredible work. It's an ultimate win-win-win. The donors have a chance to win something incredible. The nonprofits have what we call a zero-cost turnkey fundraiser. You saw how easy it is.
It's amazing.
And also, I have to be responsible here and mention my sponsors. Shane Orthopedics, incredible organizations like David Scales and State Farm Insurance. Without their generosity, our for-profit partners pay for these prizes.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
And in exchange, we get their brand in front of a lot of people in a very powerful way. So Shane Orthopedics, if you happen to break your leg, please call Dr. Daniel Shane and Cherry
It
Hill.
happens.
If you need insurance, please call my friend David Scales at David Scales State Farm Insurance in Vineland, New Jersey. We have lots of other great sponsors, so please go to the site, ticksforgood.org. Consider supporting a great cause like Make the World Better or any of the other great causes on there. Win some awesome prizes.
Beautiful.
And I can't thank you enough. This is so much fun. Can't believe the Sixers won. Thank goodness.
Pleasure having you. Let's try
Love
to
being
we
on
got to put
here.
together a Ticks
He
for
helped
Good
break the
event
curse.
here.
So thank
Party.
you.
Let's get that going. You know what I mean?
It's going to happen.
All right.
I
let's
just
do it.
made
know
my
when.
donation, bro.
Rob,
Make the
well,
world
just
better.
right now.
We'll all come back for the NBA Finals. When the Sixers in the finals, we'll
NBA
come back
Finals,
for the big
baby.
party. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys.
All right,
We love
Tim.
being partners
Thanks,
with you
Tim.
guys.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah,
you. for
what's
the
your
opportunity.
prediction, Tim?
Ticksforgood.org.
Rock, what's
Tim,
your
what's your
prediction
prediction for the series,
Sixers
bro?
series?
Slide me 200. I guarantee you win this one.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's go. I'm in for those Masters tickets, bro.
Sixers and 7, baby. NBA wants to get
Six.
paid.
There it is.
Ladies and
Wants to get
gentlemen.
paid.
NBA wants to get paid.
There it is.
Listen.
You guys, thank you so much.
Thanks, bro.
Awesome.
You come back. All right. We either have
Yo,
Mel.
Tim, when you get back to the office, Roger Matthews put in donation for Augusta tickets for next year. Just flag. I got you, bro. Just flag that. All right, cool.
Okay.
Make
We
the world
either
better.
have Mel.
Ho.
We either have Mel Kiper joining us or
I'm scared. I'm
it's
scared.
Elvis the King. Tom, can we-
Todd, oh my.
Is that what you're going for?
Thank you. I love it, Pinky.
I didn't know this was happening.
Mel, can you give us analysis of the Eagles pick?
After the fact.
Look at this fucking dude in the face.
You know,
Cornerback.
Quarterback from Toledo, okay?
Yeah.
So, Todd, you're not listening to me. Todd. That's
What's his
all-
name?
That's all I
What's this
got.
guy's name?
Do Tom,
Quinton
still-
Mitchell
Okay.
from Toledo. Some of these idiots in here don't even know where Ohio is. I heard someone say
I heard someone say
Arkansas.
Nebraska, Arkansas.
Ah.
Yeah.
Big hands on this guy.
Big
Huge
hands. How's his radius?
Huge.
Huge radius. He can cover ground on the pass. Okay, got it.
beautiful. Mel, what do you think about what the Eagles could do in round 2?
Quarterback
Quarterback, Mel. Are you serious, dude?
Try-
from South Carolina. We're the quarterback factory. The Eagles need him. Strider.
Is this even a real person? I hope so.
I might be making it. No, he's a real guy. I'm thinking Strider for the Braves, right? I fucked that one up.
Are you thinking Strider from the
He is now.
Strider.
Is a quarter? His name starts with an S from South Carolina.
Mel, you're
Mel,
lacking, dude.
are there
I don't
any,
think your preparation has been as
Have
good
you
as it
seen
was
any
in previous years.
punters that have jumped out at you when you've reviewed the tape?
He's paused. He's on pause.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Yo, flag that email right there. I need
Make
those
it.
Masters tickets.
You cannot say that, Meech.
Meech has been suspended. for conduct
leave him over
detrimental to the podcast.
Where are we going here? What time is it?
We're not going
It's
anywhere.
time to go to
Not
bed.
work out
Dude.
at all.
Doesn't matter.
It was a good bit. It was a good bit.
Doesn't matter. Okay, folks.
Where'd you get that jacket from?
Here's the deal. All right. So we got the draft. We got round 2 tomorrow. Everything else that's happening the rest of the weekend should be pretty exciting. Sixers game 4 is on No.
Sunday, 1 o'clock.
What day is it? It's Thursday. There's another
Do you
2 days
anything?
off.
No.
It's ridiculous.
No, this is
Am I right?
no. Is it Sunday at 1?
It's Sunday at 1.
What the fuck?
So that means there was 2
I'm
days
playing golf
before
on
this one
Sunday.
and 2 days. Yeah, 1 o'clock is
That's
awful
terrible.
time.
No.
Awful.
No. More rest for Embiid. Is
Listen.
that right? Is that right?
I'm going to the Cal Ripken facility in Aberdeen to yell at children that are playing baseball. Okay, I'm gonna do that all weekend long, and I can't wait. All right, miss
I'll
some
look
of
it
the
up right
Sixers.
now. I think Meech is wrong.
No, Misha is absolutely
Meech is
100%
so
right.
right. I would never doubt.
Everybody
Meech in my
change your
life.
Sunday plans. Sixers Sunday, 1 o'clock. If you can get down there,
But hey,
support,
let's be
cheer on.
honest. If the Sixers come out and play with the energy they did today, and they win that game Sunday, all
Don't
bets are
matter.
off.
They're bouncing.
I
up.
will be at the penalty box on Sunday in Kensington. My boy Nick will be there.
It's the
Okay,
penalty box.
I don't know. My boy Bartends there on Sundays. Sunday fun day. You in?
is this an?
Now I'm playing golf on
You
Sunday.
in?
Is it sponsored by anybody?
Sponsored by you.
Why's it got to be sponsored by
I
somebody?
can't be there.
Wait, you
I would
going to
love
a
to.
bar in Kensington on Sunday?
Yeah, you coming?
I'm playing golf. I will be there. if
My
I-
boy Aaron. We call him Ski for short.
Ski.
He bartends at the penalty box. That's a Google where it's at. I have no idea.
So wait, is it okay for Rock to play golf instead of watch the Sixers, Fink?
It is what it is. It is.
That
what
would
it
be a
is.
violation, but if
Yeah, because you don't understand how you can always have basketball up on your phone while you're playing golf.
No.
Yeah.
are you? But you're not into.
False.
the
I'm not
game.
as engaged. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as engaged. But you know what?
I thought
I don't
you
need
loved
to be.
ball.
I don't even need to be
I
engaged.
thought you loved ball.
It's a guaranteed dub on Sunday, bro. Guaranteed dub.
Hey, can we give it up for me that I finally figured out how to get solid audio
Thank
into the
you.
building? Thank you. Just numerous trips to Guitar Center, talking to guys in pro audio. It's just what I do.
You made me go get one of these
Thank you.
cables here, and we're not
You don't
even
need
using
it.
it.
Okay,
All
so I
right,
don't want to
cool.
hear
Thanks.
it. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
So are you guys not coming to the penalty box on Sunday?
we're
No.
not coming.
What the fuck?
Maybe
Okay.
next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, love you guys. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
Thanks
being
for
here.
watching if you watched. And go Sixers.
Are we getting booted?
Go Birds.
6 and 7.
By the way, we didn't even talk about the Phillies with a night.
Oh, it's
dub.
Spencer. It's Spencer Radler. I was close.
My bad.
Thank
Or
you,
your
Keith.
bad. It's
Thank
Radler.
you, Keith.
Real quick, we didn't talk about the Phillies. Wheeler just out of his mind. Rangers out of his mind. Pitching
How
staff
do you
out of
feel
their
about
mind.
the Sixers putting Tawan Walker back in the rotation? instead of
Sixers
Turnbull?
put Tawan Walker
I mean,
way
the
back
Phillies,
in
the
there.
Phillies.
To be honest with you, I don't
Come back,
know.
son.
That's a
I
tough
got
call.
this in my mind.
Yeah, why does Mel Kiper care about Taiwan
Where
Walker?
the fuck is Meech at with that? Where is he at? Meech got suspended
Tim.
off the stage. Shut up.
He's got
He
suspended.
does have a
Keep him
false
out of
jersey.
there.
If
Good
you
luck-
hey,
good
if you
luck,
listen to
Fultz
this and you
jersey.
enjoy this, if you watch this or listen to this
There's
and enjoy
something
this
wrong
sort of
with
thing,
you.
you need
need
help.
help.
But thank you. You're our people. And until next time, we got to figure out the next fun thing to do. But we'll pick that up next week.
The next
So,
fun thing to do
Think.
will be the Sixers in the finals.
well, we got
In
a
a
little
month
bit
or
more work
two.
to do before then.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Think.
Sixers lose a series. Next pod, I'm gonna pull a Bud.
Wait.
I'm gonna pull a Bud Dwyer live on air.